Kyler now throwing deep, far side, and it's pulled in at the 5-yard line by A.J. Green. Touchdown. That was some MVP-type stuff from Kyler Murray.
You guys take on the Rams on Monday night. You beat them in week 4. The Rams look a little bit different right now. What kind of challenges does this kind of new-look Rams team present?
They're obviously a great team, got great talent, guys that be in the Hall of Fame one day. For me personally, this is why you play the game, to be in these type of games, in this environment. I just look forward to it as a competitor. This is what you ask for.
Best record in the league. But do you feel like you're getting the respect that you deserve?
I honestly don't really care. We're 10-2, yes, but at the end of the day, none of it really matters in a sense. Obviously, we're doing good things, but we got to keep it going. And then, hopefully be in the playoffs. It's
December football. Yeah. It's hugely important. And you're knocking on the door to the Super Bowl. And if you
slow your roll.
Okay, slow your roll. We're just so when you're not looking ahead to the playoffs, you're not going, okay.
Nah, you can't. But we're in the now, so I look forward to the next game, and that's how these guys do too. So the whole record is, it's cool and all, but the next game is most important.
Don't slow your roll, Michelle. They got the best record in football, look like the best team in football. How about that big toot he's wearing right now, though? The Heisman shirt and the Phoenix Suns are playing well. It's a good time to be in AZ. See the rest of that interview tomorrow night on Monday Night Countdown. Randy and the guys will be there with Susie, and you can check that out. Let's talk about these Cardinals, though, Rex, because we kind of didn't know for that last month. They played well with Colt McCoy back in the mix, but we didn't know what we were going to see from Kyler Murray after so much time off. Seeing him last week on the road against the Bears, what'd you think?
Oh, I thought he was outstanding. But here's the thing. I'm blown away by his coach, Cliff Kingsbury. So you take a guy that's come off like...
You've come around on Cliff.
Yeah.
Big shift.
You talk about coming full circle.
Yeah.
And 2 reasons. Like, look at the way he handles his quarterback. All right? He's coming off, hadn't played for months. So what's he do? He throws 15 passes. Now, that's all they needed to beat the Bears, but that's all he throws with Kyler Murray, having this great target, quarterback. He gets Hopkins back, throws it 15 times. This team, talk about changing the narrative. This team is physical a football team as there is in a National Football League. It's crazy. Last time these two teams met, 216 yards rushing, Brew, against the Rams. So to me, they're about that. They're about the team. And that's what blows me away, because when Cliff took the job, I was sitting back going, oh, man, this air raid, so they're going to throw it all the time.
Yeah, we heard
Snap the ball as fast as you can. It doesn't win the NFL. Well, guess what? He figured that out, too. And right now, this team,
one dimension that they added to that air raid offense that I'm up in arms in is the run game, with James Conner being able to put and sprinkle a little bit of Kyler Murray into this run game. But that's the one thing I'm excited into seeing in Arizona Monday night is the addition of Von Miller, seeing Kyler Murray for the first time in an LA Rams uniform. I talked early in the season. I think you guys were talking about one of the early in the season when they acquired Von Miller. You were talking about because the NFC division is stacked with quarterbacks, and Von Miller needs to be able to get back there and cause some ruckus with his pass rush. Well, tomorrow night, Monday night, going against Kyler Murray and the red-hot Arizona Cardinals team, that's what I'm anxious to see tomorrow. What type of presence will a guy like Von Miller? Yes, I know he's playing with a heavy heart, but I just want to see what type of presence. We brought you there for a reason. Monday Night Football, it's time for the Rams defense to show up.
Now, give me some Cooper Kupp. I want to see some Cooper Kupp in this matchup because he is the best in the league this year. And it was interesting hearing Cooper Kupp talk after the game and how he explained his touchdown pass. So I put a little tape together in terms of explanation and then translation.
Okay. All right, let's get it.
Let's listen to Cooper Kupp right here and what he said.
Your touchdown specifically, your defender went and blitzed. What did you see there? How were you able to use that to your advantage?
Yeah, they just had a little 3-deep fire zone, brought the nickel off the edge, safety dropped down. It didn't look like they were doing a replacement fire zone, so I knew at the back away we were going to get 3 pushing through. I had an opportunity to kind of run in there if I could beat my guy and just had to beat the safety to the end zone.
Okay, Cooper's talking a lot right there, so I just picked 5 points right there that I can help you viewers out there to translate this. There's the nickel off the edge, what he's talking about. That's number 1. Number 2, the safety dropping down out of the middle of the field to come and play on Cooper Kupp. Now, the back away, meaning he's away from the side of Cooper Kupp. And then number 4, 3 pushing through. 3 receivers on the defensive right, and from a middle linebacker's perspective, you have to push to 3. And the last thing, number 5, with all that space created through the scheme, beat the safety to the end zone. And that's what Cooper Kupp did there. Well put by him, so fast by him. I can understand how a lot of you didn't get that, but there's the explanation and there's the translation.
Yeah, it's really impressive. Nice. It's really impressive, and he sounds like Sean McVay Jr.
Yes, he does.
So you understand that it's being taught well and it's being, he's absorbing it. But we're not talking about Vance Joseph, the defensive coordinator for Arizona. And to me, again, I say this every week. There's 2 things I say every week. I say Arizona's 10-2 and they're better than their record. The other thing I say, in my career, one of the most difficult guys to go up against was Vance Joseph, who's now the defensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals. So you better be on your P's and Q's, and you better understand what the defense is trying to do this week, because that's what makes you special as an offense, Rams. But Vance Joseph is going to make you have to earn it with your brain and understanding what they're really doing based on the looks that they give you pre-snap.
It is a little tougher for Vance this time around, though, because remember that last game against the Rams when they beat them, they had J.J. Watt. So it was a little bit different on defense, but that defense has been playing so well. Randy, I know you're headed there to Phoenix. Tonight, you have a pregame interview with OBJ on the field during Monday NFL Countdown, so don't miss that. As a native Phoenician, I know you're headed there. I just want to give you a heads up. You know what the vibe is there in Phoenix right now?
What?
People aren't giving us enough love in the national media. We are the best team in football. Here's the thing. They've only been on national TV one time this year, and that was against who? The Packers on Thursday Night Football. That didn't turn out so well. If they get this win on Monday Night Football,
statement game,
things are going to change nationally for these Arizona Cardinals. I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to see y'all.
Are they your Cardinals or the Arizona Cardinals?
If they win tomorrow, they are my Cardinals. No, just kidding. No, I was a Phoenix Cardinals fan, okay? I'm not jumping on this bandwagon. All right, we got to shift gears because there was big news this week out west. Staying out west in Denver today, the Detroit Lions coming off their first win of the season over the Vikings. The Broncos back at home after a loss to Kansas City, but it was news.